beautiful mountain lake in BC, testing out our new Red paddleboards.
That's right, and they're not that new. We've had these all spring, and we even took them on an epic journey down about 100 kilometers of the Columbia River and got to know them really well. But we kind of had to concentrate on the river on that trip. You'll see more of that in this video, but for now, we're going to tell you all about our new boards. All right, so I'm riding the 2022 Red Voyager 12.6, and I've been excited about trying this board ever since they released it on the internet. I have a couple Red boards myself already, but this one really caught my attention because they packed it with new features that I just haven't seen before, including the new V hull. And to do that in an inflatable paddleboard is no small feat, and the way that it's changed the way this board tracks is incredible. It totally changes the game for an inflatable touring paddleboard. So one thing that's Red is known for is their batten features here on an inflatable board. I have a Red race board that has them, so I've been using them for quite some time. The whole idea is it allows you to have a slightly thinner inflatable board while keeping the rigidity right kind of under where your body weight is going to be. This is also unique to this board where you got two 10-inch fins, tracks incredibly straight. And there was one time where I actually had to get some speed up and get going, and it allowed me to accelerate quickly without having to go like from one side to the next side to the next side. So these are a huge asset to the way that this board moves through the water. But looking through at some of the other features of this board is we have a new tie-down system, and these are fantastic. You can, especially if you're touring, you don't have to be fiddling with any tie-downs or ropes. They're stretchy, they're really easy to one-hand adjust as well, so very well thought out. And if you're not using it for touring, they're nice and flat, they're not flopping around, you don't even know that they're there. And then what Red did is they added all these D-rings. And if you're into doing any kind of day trips, multi-day trips, having these extra D-rings is an awesome feature. When we went on the first day, I had a full bag in the back and a full bag in the front. Nothing moved, and I felt really, really comfortable. Overall, it's probably my favorite paddleboard that I've ever ridden, and I've ridden quite a few.
So I'm riding the 2022 11.3 Sport. And this is a great board if you've been paddleboarding for a while and you just want something more, something a little better. You'll get improved rigidity with this board. It's got a higher pressure air capacity. It's also got the stringers on the side. So it's a step up above any paddleboard in this class that you will ride. It's got some beautiful features that bring it above the rest of the crowd. Not only is it extremely well built, you got these lovely tie-down straps. You can put all your stuff here. For me, I just love throwing my sandals on there, maybe a water bottle. It keeps it in place. I don't have to worry about it getting ditched. And then if we look at the back of the board here, you got a beautiful full-size removable fin. You got the stringers in the side here. They're something that you don't get on your average board that just increases the rigidity and makes it a better paddling experience. All right, let's talk about accessories. One of the highly recommended accessories from me is the Titan dual chamber pump. You can pump it up to about 12 to 15 PSI really fast and then just finish it off on the single stage to get it up to your maximum pressure. And it is far and above the best pump I've used.
So I agree, the Titan pump's fantastic. But another thing you might want to look at and consider, everybody needs a paddle. That's, you can't paddle without a paddle. Having a good paddle makes a massive difference in your paddleboarding experience.
I have to say, that was really impressive to me as well. The fact that something like this, just shove it in your bag.
Yeah.
Even packing it in your car.
Yeah.
I mean, the reality is that those beautiful bags that the Red paddleboards come in have a slot for this paddle inside the bag. So everything is ready to go. It's like a grab and go. Throw it in the trunk of your car and you're off to the lake. You don't have to think, oh, did I bring my paddle? You know it's there.
And we could go on about, oh, it's made out of carbon composite, and that's not the point. The point is that the paddle works really well and it folds down like John said, and they're stiff, reliable, and just a really high quality paddle. So these are our two boards. If you're into something that you're gonna do a little bit more touring, single day or even multi-day, this is the board for you, if I haven't convinced you already.
And if you're more of a weekend warrior and you're just looking at upping your game and increasing your adventure possibilities, this board will do that for you in a very quality fashion.